Be me. 28 years old. Never lived in one city. Longer than 2 years. Always looking for something new. Hate routines but crave comfort. Wake up in new apartments. Every few months. Walls always empty. Boxes never fully unpacked. Old letters still in my bag. My degree feels pointless. Work random gigs. Dog walker in one town. Barista in another. Freelance writer who never finishes stories. Phone is packed with notes. Drafts I never send. Emails to people I don't talk to. Have playlists for every mood. Sad, hope, wonder, leave. Last real friend moved away. Now we just send memes at midnight. Sleep with the window open. Even when it's freezing. Night air makes me feel real. Relationships never last. Longest was 3 months. Left before we said goodbye. People think I'm bold. But mostly I'm just tired. Of running. Of starting over. Some nights I wonder. What would happen if I just stayed? Or called someone first? Story starts with one message. 4 words. Are you still there? Didn't know it would keep me up. 4 months. And that I'd be telling this. Instead of living it. Message came at 2 a.m. My phone buzzed twice. Almost ignored it. Was in a new city. Didn't know anyone well. Room still smelled like paint. Suitcase half unpacked. Check screen. Name I hadn't seen in years. Are you still there? Heart skipped. Old friend from college. Lost touch after graduation. We used to talk every day. Late night walks around campus. Shared dreams under library steps. Last time we spoke, I was leaving for another city. Promised to keep in touch. We didn't. Stared at the message. Thumb hovered over reply. What would I even say? Finally typed, yeah, what's up? She replied instantly. I need a favor. She never asked for help before. Always the strong one. Brave, loud, always smiling. Even when her world was falling apart. I asked if she was okay. No answer for 5 minutes. Long pause. Then, can I come stay with you? Just for a few days. Didn't even think. Typed, of course. Said address. Realized I didn't even know if she had a way here. Didn't care. Stayed up all night. Wondering what could break someone so strong. Didn't know then how much both of us would need. This reunion. More than either of us could imagine. Next morning barely slept. Cleaned up my tiny apartment. Threw clothes in the closet. Stacked empty boxes by the door. Made space on the couch. Checked my phone every 10 minutes. No new messages. Started to worry. Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe she was just lonely at night. Maybe I'd misunderstood. Finally at noon, she texted, on my way. Sorry for the silence. I asked if she wanted coffee. She said, I'll take anything warm. Made extra. Watched rain hit the window. Heard the bell at the building door. Opened up and saw her standing there. Hood pulled low. Bag on one shoulder. Looked smaller than I remembered. Eyes tired. But when she saw me, she smiled. The same old smile. We hugged. She held on longer than expected. Neither of us said much. Brought her inside. She dropped her bag. Sank onto the couch. Let out a breath like she'd been holding it for weeks. We sat in silence. Coffee steamed between us. Finally, she said, Thanks for letting me come. I just couldn't be alone anymore. I nodded. No questions yet. Just relief. That neither of us had to face the day alone. First night felt strange. We ordered takeout. Ate noodles in silence. She flipped through my playlists. Laughed at how much hadn't changed. I asked what brought her here. She hesitated. Said life got heavy. Job was a mess. Rent overdue. Family drama piling up. She lost touch with old friends. Said she woke up feeling invisible. No one checked in anymore. She said, I know you run too. But this time, I needed someone who understands. I told her my own list. All the places I'd left. People I missed but never called. Half-written letters. Photos I never printed. We sat on the floor, sorting through memories. Old texts, screenshots, ticket stubs. We laughed about stupid inside jokes. Cried a little. Admitted we both wondered if people really ever find home. She said, maybe home is just someone who waits for you to answer. It felt true. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel like running. Not that night. Not with her here. Days blurred together. She stayed longer than a few days. Brought her bag into my room. We rearranged the furniture. Turned my apartment into something that felt less temporary. Cooked cheap meals together. Went for late-night walks. Talked about all the things we used to want. About who we became instead. Some days she was quiet. Sat by the window just watching the world. Other days she filled the place with stories. We played card games. Made a list of places we wanted to visit. Hung maps on the wall with sticky notes. Her laughter made the place warmer. We took turns making coffee. Both started sleeping better. Shared headphones on the couch. Rediscovered old favorite songs. Some nights she got calls. She'd step outside. Come back with red eyes. Never explained. I never pushed. We just let each other be. But slowly it felt less like she was visiting. And more like we were both building something new. Neither of us said it out loud. But I wondered if she was planning to stay. And if I wanted her to. One night thunder woke us. Power went out. We lit candles. Searched the kitchen for snacks. Ended up sitting on the floor. Just the sound of rain on the windows. She asked if I remembered the first time we met. I did. Freshman year, lost in the library. We bonded over bad coffee. She said, I thought you'd always have it together. I laughed. Told her she was wrong. We talked about the dreams we had back then. How different life looked now. She said she missed being fearless. I admitted I missed feeling wanted. She squeezed my hand. In candlelight, everything felt honest. She told me she was scared to leave, but more scared to let anyone down. Said she kept moving cities, hoping something would finally feel right. I told her, maybe we don't need a city. Maybe we just need someone to come home to. She wiped her eyes. Said she wished she believed that. We sat in the dark. Two people lost in the middle of a storm. But not alone this time. Weeks passed. We found a rhythm. Grocery runs together. Shared headphones on the subway. Started new traditions. Saturday pancakes. Rainy day movies. We fixed up the apartment. Bought plants. Painted an old table together. Made playlists for every mood. One night, she put a photo of us on the fridge. Captioned, home? With a question mark. We both laughed. But I felt my chest tighten. Wasn't sure if it was fear or hope. She started getting more calls. Family, job interviews, old friends checking in. One morning she said, I think I have to go back soon. Didn't meet my eyes. My heart dropped. Tried to act casual. For how long? She shrugged. Not sure. Maybe for good. We both pretended it was nothing. But the apartment suddenly felt colder. I started packing boxes in my mind. Old habit. Prepare to run before you're left behind. But this time I didn't want to leave. Didn't want her to go either. Her last night came too fast. We stayed up late. Packed her bag together. Neither of us talked much. She left her favorite mug on my shelf. "So you don't forgive me," she joked. I tried to smile, but my chest hurt. We watched the sunrise from the window. She squeezed my hand. "Thanks for letting me disappear here," she whispered. I said, "You never disappeared. You just finally let yourself be seen." At the door, she hugged me tight. Neither of us wanted to let go. She looked at me. "If you ever need to run, you know where to find me." I nodded. Watched her walk away. Apartment felt empty but not hopeless. Unpacked one box. Put her mug by the sink. Realized maybe home isn't a place or even a person. Maybe it's the courage to let someone in, even if it's just for a little while. And now I wait for the next message, knowing I might finally answer and stay.